this. Didn't zip up a pocket, and I'm in gear. Didn't zip up my jacket. Just rotated like right as soon as I left the driveway.
You're having all sorts of issues. Yep, I feel cold. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's one day I was going, I think it was on a Friday, Wednesday or Friday, I was on the way to work on my bike because I had to leave in the I had to be there at noon. There's this truck I'm behind, and I've been behind for a while. And all of a sudden we come to a stoplight, and he gets out of his car, and he looks at me, and he says something, but my music was on, so I had to turn it down. And he says more stuff, and I still couldn't hear him. So I lifted up my visor, and he was like, "Your light's out." I was like, "No, it's okay, it's normal." And then he goes, "Your light is out." And I'm like, I just gave him a thumbs up. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's happened to me quite a bit. Like, I pull up to work and somebody says, "Hey, your light's out," and then they act like they know, and I think it's so funny because they're like, "Oh yeah, cops will bust you for that. You need to watch out." And I'm like, it's a motorcycle. And I just show them the bright. And then I had another guy do that to me at a light. Like, he got out of his car and he was like, "Hey, your headlight's out." I was like, "Oh no," and I showed him the bright. He was like, "Oh well, I'm stupid."
Yeah, I'm just like thumb up. I'm just like, "Yep, whatever, dude. I'm done." Not gonna try and explain it.
Meow.
I should have at least wore like a long sleeve.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Like, my body's warm, my arms are cold.
I was looking at my quilted liner and I was like, nah, it's at 52. It might be cold on the way back, but I can suffer through it. So YouTube, it is Thanksgiving Day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. First off, I thought I was gonna have to work tomorrow, and I'm a truck driver, so I got some screwed up hours, and if I work tomorrow, it really means that I work tonight, basically. So I wouldn't have been able to do anything. My family always gets together for dinner at like 5. We didn't think that we were gonna be able to go, and we planned this big loser Thanksgiving, basically, with just us and then our friend Jimmy, who just moved in because he wasn't going back home. His family's in Indiana. Planned this big meal, and it was freaking awesome.
It was our first Thanksgiving, but just me and Josh with like no family, plus Jimmy.
I've had them like by myself before, but I've never cooked on my own. We still didn't cook a turkey.
Yeah, my boss at work, he cooks turkeys every year for Thanksgiving. He goes out and buys a lot of them, and he smokes or fries them, either breast or full-size turkeys, depending what you want. And you just pay him, say, "Yeah, I want this," and he gets them for you. And then you just pick it up Wednesday night, I guess. Yeah, it was around 6 or 7.
Yeah, and it was so freaking good. My hands still smell like smoke. Like they have that like campfire smell. I just keep sniffing. I'm like, oh, it smells so good. I did a little research about the meals that we were gonna cook because I wanted stuff.
I'm growing.
I wanted stuff that was just a little different. And there's a cop right there too. That sucks.
Oh well. He understands we're bikes.
I don't know if he does. That wouldn't be a good reason for me.
I'd be like, "I'm sorry. It's just I'm scared every time I'm in front of a line. The light won't turn, and I have to wait for somebody."
You're like, "Why didn't you stop at the light?" Because we're motorcycles. Anyway, I wanted meals or side dishes that were a little different. I didn't want just like the basic mashed potatoes, the basic sweet potatoes. So I looked up some stuff that were still like traditional items, but we just kind of put a twist on them. So the sweet potatoes, we did candied sweet potatoes with bourbon, and they were amazing. We also had regular mashed potatoes, but these were creamy garlic parmesan mashed potatoes. which were also amazing. Green beans we used fresh. I don't like them in the can. I think it changes the flavor and it's just kind of gross. I don't know. I've never liked canned green beans. But they had brown sugar, pecans, and bacon in the green beans, and they were pretty good. What else we have? Oh yeah, we did a cheesy Brussels sprout bake. And I know a lot of people don't like Brussels sprouts, but me and Jimmy both really like Brussels sprouts, and they were amazing.
I don't like Brussels sprouts, and it was actually pretty good.
Boom.
I wouldn't say, yes, please make this again, but if it was in front of me, I would eat it.
A little different. I didn't plan on doing this at all, but I asked Jimmy what he would want, and he said bacon wrapped asparagus. So I found a recipe for bacon wrapped asparagus, which is really easy. All you do is wrap asparagus in bacon, throw it in the oven. But it also had a balsamic glaze, and we messed it up at first, but we did it again, and it was amazing.
It's supposed to be honey and balsamic on a boil, and I think Josh burnt it.
I did. It was the honey in there. I couldn't tell if it was simmer or whatever, and then, yeah, it was burnt.
We realized after that first time, we cooked everything else, and then the last thing we did the balsamic the last, and it actually was the fastest. At first, it took like 20-30 minutes because the pan wasn't getting hot. Then after cooking everything else and the pan was hot, it was like, oh, this is easy.
The last thing, we did a 6-cheese slow cooker mac and cheese. And this was like the best mac and cheese I've ever had. We had cheddar, mozzarella, Monterey Jack, Parmesan, Romano, and Fontina. I hand grated it all myself, and it had some Creole seasoning in there, and it was amazing. I think that was the best mac and cheese that I've ever had. I can't ever get my blinker if I'm holding in my clutch.
Oh, I know, me too.
So mac and cheese, amazing. The entire meal was incredible. So many different flavor combinations going on. And now we're getting on the interstate, so we'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Dip. Oh!
I missed it.
Boom. So anyhoozle, we just got off the interstate. Yeah, we just got done eating, like, I don't know, 3 hours ago. Yeah, we just got done eating like 3 hours ago, and we're going to my family's house now since I can actually go. I'm gonna spend time with them, eat some more food. Yay!
My parents are actually in Texas right now. There's my grandparent and the rest of my family. I couldn't go because I had to work yesterday and I have to work tomorrow. Car sales life. Last year, what we did is we went and visited my family for lunch because my family normally does Thanksgiving at lunch, which was perfect. And then we took a nap. And then when we woke up, we did a little visiting, and then we drove to Smyrna to visit Josh's family. Sad to say, that night we went shopping, but we went to go look at trees because that was our first Christmas together. So, our first Christmas together, living together. We were just looking at trees, and then like there was an awesome deal going on. So we're just like, okay, it's either we get it now or we miss out.
I really hate that we went shopping on Thanksgiving because I don't think they should be open. I mean, it's Black Friday. Come on, it shouldn't be open on Thursday. Well, it is Thanksgiving, so other than friends and family, KN, what are you thankful for?
My puppies.
Okay, other than friends, family, and your puppies.
Other than friends, family, and puppies.
Yeah, because that's of course you're thankful for all that.
I guess my job, because I quit the animal hospital to do something different, something that I can actually make more money and support myself, because I wasn't doing that at the animal clinic. I miss it to death, but if no one gave me the push like Jimmy and Trent, they didn't give me that push, I probably wouldn't have this job that I have now. As much as it kind of is irritating in the hours and stuff, I'm pretty thankful I have it. And everyone there is awesome. It's like one big super family.
I would have to say, other than friends, family, puppies, I'm ruling out job too. I would have to say that I am thankful that we live in the time that we do. The age of technology. Because we're about to buy a drone. It's going to happen. I mean, that in itself is amazing. But the fact that we can ride motorcycles, we have a camera hooked up and a microphone, just the fact that we're able to do the stuff that we're able to do nowadays, it's just amazing. And then going back, because we just got done watching Westworld, like, yeah, living back then, I mean, I would hate it. I think it'd be cool to visit, but then I would hate it if I actually, like, if I came from this time and went back to that time and had to stay there forever, I'd be like, oh my God, get me out of here.
They don't really have air conditioning. They have candlelight. I don't know how many times they bathe.
No YouTube.
It's pretty out here, especially at that sunset. I wonder if it's a big house or a small house or a medium-sized house. Well, what kind of dog does he have? Ooh, their house is pretty.
I like their front door.
You gonna say hi? Oh, I forgot you had a puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi. Hello. You're so sweet. Oh, look at you. Oh, he is. Yeah, you're adorable.